Good day to you. This is Bothwell Phiri coming to you from the Situation Room. Leadership is the beginning and the end of everything that happens in life. Whether we're talking of nations, corporations, families, churches, communities, as long as leadership is not in place, there is great pain and misery that is going to happen or visit such places. I want to look today at why leaders fail. There's many reasons, obviously, why leaders fail, but what are some of the top reasons leaders fail? Well, as an amount of research that has been carried out by leadership experts suggests that, number one, most leaders who fail have no accountability. That means they have no mentorship over them. They lack someone who comes to them and says, you're going too slow, or what's going on? This here never used to happen. Why is this happening? Number two, leaders fail when they have a near success syndrome or an early arrival mentality. They've achieved their dream. They now have nothing more to live for. You see that many times with churches who build huge buildings or who accomplish particular things. Pastor is excited, the president has visited their place, and they are well known in society. They've arrived. And so, as has always been said, success is always the foundations of failure. Number three, they're tired. They've been grinding at it. Either they're tired because of failure, or they're tired because they just have been going at it for so long. They've been CEO for so many years. The creativity has died. The excitement has died. The passion is no more. Number four, they have achieved a particular social status. They are now called Dr. So-and-so. And in our day and age where you can buy a doctorate for a couple of $100, this is a very dangerous thing. Number five, they fear further education. In other words, they have the fear of the unknown. They're afraid that they will discover things they don't want to discover. And so that fifth dynamic has always been a scary thing for most leaders. And that's why you will find, particularly because I'm a pastor, you find most pastors celebrate themselves. They'll talk about their conferences. They talk about what they do. They're afraid to go out and venture out. I'm much more interested in Southern Africa, where a church of 4,000 people is a massive church. When in Nigeria, a church of 10,000 is not really a scary church. You have churches in Nigeria with more than 100,000 people. And so we fear education because education has a tendency to expose us. Number six, they don't know where to start. And part of the reason they don't know where to start is because they have no accountability. Or in other words, they have no mentorship. Number seven, it is because they have abandoned the spiritual disciplines that brought them to where they are. Could be prayer, the study of God's word. It could be how to relate to people properly. They were going up when they didn't have people kneeling down to them and calling them Papa, or calling them all sorts of other fancy titles. Number eight, they're mad at God. Some things they expected to have happened haven't happened. And they're angry, they're upset. They're upset why the little upstart down the road who started their ministry 5 years ago has 4 times more members than they have. Number nine, just because they don't delegate. They are the ministry or the business or whatever it is, and they enjoy the fact that everybody has to defer or report to them. And lastly, number 10, they're holding on to secret sin. Ladies and gentlemen, in our lives, there are standards that will cause us to succeed, but also standards that will cause us to fail. My prayer for you is that you would not fail. Whether it is in leading your business, leading your family, leading your the church, leading the community. Success is a beautiful thing. Not something to be used as a weapon, but something that will bring fulfillment to you. Drop down some comments. Tell me what you would like us to explore. Help me better myself. I love that. And until we meet soon, my name is Bothwell Phiri, and this is The Situation.